If you're not a Nepo baby, you have no right in wanting soft life amidst laziness. The reason why you see those people chilling is because their parents have paid the sacrifice for them, the price for them. Okay, there's a price you have to pay if you want to get to the top. And that price includes your blood, your sweat, your tears. You have sleepless nights, you feel confused, you're going to fail. Those are the prices, okay? Now, you should understand that these things are a must. So no matter what you choose to do, if you want to become successful, if you want to do it well, know that it's going to take something out of you. It's going to take probably that time you will spend chilling with your friends, chilling with your guys, because you know why? You're building a system, you're building a future, you're building your life, you're building a dream, you're building an empire, you're probably building generational wealth. So you know that the time you ought to spend with these people that yields nothing, you cannot afford to give them that time because you know where you're coming from. You're not a Nepo baby, you don't have any wealth to fall back to. So it is your own time, your own generation, you want to build that wealth. If you're in this table I'm talking about, you can't afford to be weak. You can't afford to be lazy. You can't afford to be looking for easy route, easy way out. See, you have to discipline yourself because whatever thing you choose, if you choose to be lazy, it is hard because the reward for laziness is poverty, is being broke, okay, is being unkept. You will not be able to present yourself, you'll not be able to go to certain places. So many of you have dreams, you want to travel around the world, you want to live your best life before you leave this earth. But if you are lazy, if you keep giving excuses, if you're looking for easy route, even when your parents have not built anything for you, you're going to find out that you are stuck and you're choosing a difficult path, but that difficult path leads to nothing. It leads to being broke, it leads to being shameless or shameful. Okay, you'll be scared to like present yourself or to go to certain place and meet certain people. Why? You've chosen a difficult path, but then you think it's actually an easy route. It is not. Being broke is not an easy route. Okay, being broke is going to put you in all lifetime of misery because you can't afford what you desire. So you need to sit down and choose your heart, okay? So many of you keep settling for less, keep settling for things that you shouldn't settle for because why? You're scared to try. You're scared to go all out. You're scared to discipline yourself. You're scared to show up. You're scared to bring out the best in you. See, so many of you, whatever you're doing right now, you can do more. Yes, you can do more, but you are just getting scared. You're scared of trying. You're scared of taking risks. You're scared of putting in the work. You're scared of like you don't want delayed gratification. You want everything to happen for you now, 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 now. See, if you're looking for fast life, if you're looking for sweet life, if you're looking for the good life, you need to put in the work. There are sacrifices you must make. And one thing you should understand is this: whether you decide to be broke, whether you decide to be rich, both are hard. There'll be lots of ups and downs, there'll be lots of challenges, but at the end of the day, one person is going higher, the other person is deteriorating. So you need to sit down and ask yourself, that update I have, this dream I have, this goal I have, do I pursue it and discipline myself, or I just let it go and be okay and be comfortable with mediocre? And then in my future, I'm going to suffer, I'm going to be begging people, I'm not going to leave this country, I'm going to be managing the barest minimum. So you need to sit down and ask yourself, which of the heart do you choose? It's very important. So you need to sit down, make up your mind, and decide your life. So when you choose that heart, you go all out. So if you choose to make money, if you choose to live well, if you choose to live the luxury of life, if you choose to write your footprint on the sands of time, if you choose to change your financial story, then you should know that it is not an easy journey. And then you're going to be faced with things that will scare you. But the only thing that keeps you going is the confidence you have in yourself. So many of you get so scared easily. You're afraid of failure. You don't want to fail. See, you should understand that those people that you see at the top, if they tell you their story, you will run. They faced through things that almost brought them down. Yes, they took risk. They failed at some point, but because they believe in their journey, they did not give up. So you should get to that point in your life where you believe in the journey, that where you're at, where you're going is the right path, that you're on the right path. That is the only thing you need to succeed. So many of you keep getting scared, keep losing out on opportunities. See, situation that could have been life changing, you let it go. Why? You don't want to take risks. You don't want to try. You don't want to show up. You don't want to give it a month. You don't want to give it 2 months. You don't want to push. Don't have a weak mind. Don't be a weakling. It's only weaklings that are scared to fail. They don't want to fail, so they stay where they are. And where you are, you're actually going to keep suffering for the rest of your life. Because why? You to get to a point when you start having kids, your kids are going to look at you and look at other people's family and feel like, what did my father do? What did my father do? Why, when people were making money, where was this man? See, don't get to that stage in your life that your kids tend to question you and ask you, when people were making money, where were you? See, one thing you should understand is this: you guys train your kids how to behave, how to react, how to hustle. If the kids find out that their parents are nonchalant, they are lazy, see, look at your family background, go to the past, look at how your father, your mother are lived through their life, and find out that you are actually doing the same thing, you're following the same step. It's only when you have a conscious knowledge of this information that you say, no, I need to break that pattern, I need to break that circle, I need to do something different. Because so many of you are living life exactly like your parents. The way your parents refuse to take risks, the way your parents got scared, the way your parents lack faith in God or even confidence in themselves. Check the pattern. You are living exactly like that. That is why you are stuck. That is why you are the way you are. If the pattern has changed, you will know. You will see it in the way you believe in yourself. You see it in the way you believe in that update. You see it in the way you believe in your country. And you see it in the actions you take. See, whatever decision you decide to make today as regards your life is not going to be easy. But I hope and I pray that you choose something that's going to make you smile at the end of the day. I hope and I pray that you choose something that in 10 years to come, 20 years to come, you will look back and say, yes, you did what is right.